Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Another beautiful day, and we thank God. I'm outside here and you can hear the bird squeaking. It makes me feel like I'm in the village. I just hope you don't mind that squeaking noise from the bird. It makes it look like village, doesn't it? Anyway, 2 days ago, I talked about protecting our mind. Today, I just want to come from a different angle to actually say what the mind is, because I would have started there 2 days ago, but I just went straight to what I had in mind to say. So today I want to actually describe a little bit, or say what the mind is, because the mind and the brain, sometimes we confuse the two. They are two different things. But I'm talking about the mind. But let me just say that the mind, that's the dictionary definition now of the mind. The dictionary definition of the mind says that the mind is the set of faculties responsible for mental phenomena. The mind is the set of faculties responsible for mental phenomena. That's what that dictionary definition of the mind is. And the faculties include things like thought, memory, thinking, etc. And I like to use Bible verse to support what I say. So today I want to use Isaiah 26 verse 3. It says, "You keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you." That's Isaiah 26 verse 3. You keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. It says we have to trust God and we'll have our peace. Mind is associated with the brain. The two are often mixed up. They're often mixed up, and we think of brain, the mind. Brain is considered to be a physical thing, but the mind is considered to be mental. You can touch the brain, but you cannot touch the mind. You can touch the brain because the brain has nerve cells, so that's why you can touch the brain, but you cannot touch the mind. So that's the difference between the two. Some of the ways that we can protect our minds, I just listed a few points. And the first one is for us to understand that human mind is actually complicated. Human mind is complicated. For example, in difficult times, what we think about is the worst outcome of any of the situation. Maybe you've been given a result in the hospital, or you've given a bad news. We always think of the worst case scenario. That's how our mind works. But we have to be training our mind and be saying to our mind or to ourselves what we actually want to think, or how our mind. Just try and work with your mind, and don't let what you think all the time guide you or lead you to what you should not be doing or saying. So human mind is complicated. The next one is be mindful of what you accept in your life. Don't let people's opinion determine what you do or how you do things. Once you are doing something, you're determined to do something, you've looked into that thing, and in your own mind you are okay with it, go on with it. Don't let people might want to talk you out of doing what you want to do, because in their own sight they think that is not the right thing to do. But once you are determined in your mind that this is what you want to do, and you've seen the reason why, the reason why you want to do it, please go for it. Don't let anybody make you to change your mind about something, unless it's something obvious that is not good, and you share it with somebody and they think, I think doing that you might be making mistake. Then you can make an informed decision based on that. But if it's something that you think will help your life and you've decided to go for it, please go for it. Another thing is our mind and body are supposed to serve us. Yes, our mind and body are supposed to serve us, but we are very anxious all the time, and we are anxious to improve our circumstances, but unwilling to improve ourselves. Therefore, we remain bound. Let me say that again. We are anxious to improve our circumstances, but we are unwilling to improve ourselves. Therefore, we remain bound. We're just like people who are, held somewhere. So we have to be very willing to change, to improve ourselves. Yes, we have to be very willing to improve ourselves. That's the only way our circumstance will change. The next point I want to talk about is to take control at all times. All these things I'm listing today are just things from my own life experience and from people I've dealt with. That's the things I'm bringing up today. Take control at all times. I said it before, not let anybody, change or make you change your mind. But this one is from a different angle, to take control. When you take control, it means that you have decided to do this and you are in control. And if anything comes out of it, especially when you are a grown man or woman, you're an adult, and you make a decision, take control of that decision. Take control of whatever you have decided to do. Don't let anybody take control of your life, because if they do, trust me, they will mess you up, and you will always be looking and wondering and judging yourself and wondering, wanting to please the other person instead of pleasing yourself. The mind. Let us work on our mind. Sometimes we pass sleepless nights. Some people will go to bed, they will not sleep because they are worried. Their mind is full of so many things. Either what people say to them, or what they say to people, or the outcome of whatever. So, it robs us of our sleep. It's a thief. It cannot rob us of our sleep and of our comfort and of our sanity. So we have to take control of our mind. These are some of the ways that we can protect our mind. They want all the things I've just listed now. That you may find other ones that you over the years that have helped you to protect your own mind. You can please drop them at the comment section as well. Things you do to protect your mind. Sometimes you can just maybe read a good book, take your mind off that issue, read a book, pray. Obviously, prayer. All these things, commit them to God in prayer. Remember what Isaiah 26 verse 3 says, that He will keep you in perfect peace once your mind is stayed on Him, because you trust in Him. The Bible is our guide. When it gets too much, turn to the Bible and you will never be disappointed. Thank you so much, and please let us keep protecting our minds, because it's very important. If we lose our mind, obviously we've lost everything. Don't let either ourselves or other people rob us of our mind or of our thinking. That bird is still there agreeing with me, and I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for listening. Please share the video if you can, so that others will see what we have discussed today. The sun is gone now as well, so the color of this would have changed, but anyway, I've just finished. Thank you so much. Goodbye. God bless you.